They will oftentimes say to me after we've run the diagnostics, "I've never looked at my business this way."
Let's go. Tell us more. Tell us more.
Been able to see the inner depths of what's happening across every component of my business. So we're looking across 50 plus facets of the organization to really understand what's going on here. Oftentimes, a lot of my clients, they're new to their role. So it might have been a CEO that's brought in to a brand new organization and they're walking in blindly. In the past, they do walkabouts. They'll go around and try to ask a lot of questions to see if they could figure out what was happening within the organization before they make their kind of strategic change plan moving forward. Very, very standard process for CEOs coming in. My process gets that narrowed down and drilled down to them in less than 45 days. And so it's that speed of execution. But what I often find is, and this to answer your question, is the leaders are like, not my problem. I inherited this problem. I inherited this company. I inherited this role. This is a mess. This team isn't communicating. They're not meeting goals and objectives. We haven't hit our revenue benchmark in 3 years. That's why I'm the turnaround guy.
Yep.
They brought this CEO in to turn this company around. And so a lot of times it's not personal ownership, it's somebody else's problem. And so we have to diagnose the system. We have to help inform them of what's happening and then help them see their role in that. There's a lot of egos at the C-suite level. They've worked hard, they've accomplished a lot, and they're very proud of those accomplishments, which is why I love to get in the spaces with them. They're very powerful, intelligent, experienced folks that have accomplished a lot within their career in various organizations. And having the conversations with them to be able to say, okay, that's great. And what role do you play in this to really turn it around? And their egos and their confidence will get in the way oftentimes in their ability to see the reality of how they need to show up in a space that they're an outsider in. I had a particular client last year. They're like, oh, it's not me, it's them. I inherited this mess and I have to figure out how to solve it, but they still can't see how their role and how they've shown up and how their approach is not going to fit the culture they've just inherited. Whether they've inherited or not, we've got to do a lot of work to get them prepared to step into that space. So pulling that back and having them really accept ownership in how they show up and how that might look different than how they found success in a previous organization is sometimes a difficult conversation.